Despite the happy times with his friends, there were days when Schubert went hungry and cold. He would go to the publishers hoping to raise some money through his songs, but they gave him 1 gulden, or about 25 cents, for masterpieces which later sold in the millions of copies. Yet, despite his poverty and the indifference of the world, he continued to create his magical melodies. One day, as he was sitting in an inn, one of his friends began to read a poem by Shakespeare. "Oh, I've just thought of such a lovely tune," Schubert cried. "If I only had something on which to write it down." One of his friends quickly drew some lines on the back of the menu, and Schubert wrote down the melody of "Hark, Hark, the Lark."
Hark, hark, the lark at heaven's gate sings, and Phoebus begins to rise, his steeds to water at those springs, and cherished flowers that lie.
Now a new symphony took shape in his mind. He wrote day and night as though he knew that he had not much time left. Within a few weeks, he had completed the magnificent symphony in C major, his last. How often the world has allowed the talents of its most gifted men to go to waste. Schubert was still young, but the long, futile struggle to find a place for himself was drawing to an end. He who had always loved gay comrades and laughter felt old and tired. There was still so much music in his heart, but he knew that it would remain forever unsung. His last wish was to be buried beside Beethoven, so that he might be united in death with the master whom he had worshipped above all others. He left no possessions, only a bundle of unpublished manuscripts which were listed as being worth $10. But later generations have put another value upon them, for they are part of a priceless treasure, the gift of inspired melody bequeathed to all mankind by the immortal genius of Franz Schubert, King of Song.